Yo, what up, though? My name is B The Realist, and welcome to my channel. I'm getting ready to do an unboxing of the Maverick Mini Pro 3. Okay, now, so with this unboxing, what I'm going to do, I have my very first DJI Maverick Mini. I'm going to be comparing it with the DJI Mini 3 Pro. I also have the accessories, the Fly More kit Plus, and I also have accessories with it. So I'm going to be unboxing all this stuff, and let's get to it. All right, so let me go ahead and start with the Mini first. So I'll open it up. So I'm trying to get into this drone flying. The first one I had, I really wasn't using it much, and then I was kind of inspired by one of my good YouTube buddies, Bloodbox Gaming, to go ahead and start flying it again. So this time I'm going to be getting my FFA license so I can fly drones professionally anywhere I want in the 50 states. So we're gonna go ahead and get to this unboxing. So this is the Maverick, the Mini 3. They took Maverick off, so they're just calling it the DJI Mini 3 Pro now. So go ahead and get the box open for y'all. So when you open the box, the first thing, the drone is at the top, the Mini is at the top. So I'm going to take that out, open it up. All right, nice. So this is the drone. So I'm gonna go ahead and the gimbal cover is on there with it, which it seems like it's a little bit more packaged better than the first one I had, and it looks like the propellers, the way everything is, it seems like it stays together a little bit better than the other one. And I noticed they have the power button on top, and you can see where the battery is charging, where the charging is at for the battery, the levels, and I do like that where the levels are at. So that's really good. On top of having the power button right there, and also you have where you can charge it with the Type C cable, and also for it's the micro mini slot for your micro SD card. So that's nice. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Okay, also you have, when you open it up, which I like this also, it has, let me go ahead and just open it all the way up, completely up. So you fold the arms down, and these go completely out like that. So the design seems like it's a little bit better than the other one. And also the gimbal cover, you take it from the bottom, and then you pop it off. It comes out. I'm not gonna. It's some things in there, some cushion for the gimbal, and I'm not gonna really take that off yet. So I'm just gonna leave that on. But it looks like it has the sensors under the bottom, so when you land in it, it can sense it. So that looks pretty nice. And to open the door for your battery, you press these two buttons and pull that out. So I do like that because it doesn't have the door like the original Mini. It has just the battery, so you take it and you slide it in the slot. So that's pretty nice right there. So that's a nice feature that it has. All right, let me see what else it has in here. Let's keep going. Pull this out. Okay, so right here we have the RC controller that we're pulling out next. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out of the package. Okay, so one thing I like about having this RC, you don't have to worry about having your phone now. So with the other minis, you use your cell phone, and I kind of like this better because everything is already built in, and it has a firmware updates that's always coming out, and of course you switching phones, anything can happen to your phone. So I like this a little bit better just having everything right here on the controller. So right here, this is a camera button when you flying. On the other side, this is when you hit to record your camera, record video. And also under the bottom, you have your sticks that you can put on the controller. You have your C2 and your C1. These are both customizable. So those screw on just exactly like that. These you have to be careful because you can lose these. So you want to make sure that you, when you're putting them on, that you kind of want to put them on before you start when you get walking around, because you try to put these on in the grass and you end up losing them, or you're going to be hours trying to look for these. So the best way is to screw them on before you even get started. But yeah, that's that. I don't know if it has power just coming out the box, but we're going to try to power this thing up right now to see if it comes on. So we can. Okay, it's just like the other one. You tap, press it once and then hold it, and then it powers up. So that was pretty easy. And what else we have in here? You have for the accessories that came out of the box. I'm going to keep going where it's going. So looks like this is Type C on both sides cable. So Type C to Type C cable for your drone. This is to charge it up. Don't look like it comes with the charging brick anymore, so that you have to buy separately. But the thing is, when you're using the charging bricks, you want to be careful. So what I'm going to do is probably just purchase the one for DJI, and also I'm just going to see if my old one works, because if my old one worked, I would just use that, because you're probably going to run into, if you just plug it up to anything, it could overheat, it could cause problems. So you want to make sure that you're using the accessories that came with it. And also we have propellers, so extra propellers with it. So we have that. And a screwdriver, so to unscrew the propellers to change them. So those with it came in a box as well. Now we're going to move on to the Flight More Kit Plus. I'm gonna open this next so you have to see the accessories you have in here. So get that thing open up. And what I do like about this too is packaged good, and it don't seem like it's hard to get unpackaged. So just little tape that they had on the top that you just had to peel off. So that was pretty nice. So pull it out. Seems like everything comes in the bag together. So everything's in there as well. Let me go ahead. Try to clean up as well as I go along, so we won't have stuff all over the place. And y'all will be able to see everything. That also. Move that up. All right. And open this bag. See what we got in here. So as well with this with the Flight More Kit Plus, this one has the 47-minute batteries in here that you can fly with. So the other one battery I think is 37 minutes, but this one is 47 minutes. The thing is with these batteries is you're probably going to get a little bit less flight time than what it says, but overall you'll get close to that 47 minutes with this. So it comes with 2 batteries, so because you already have one that come with the Mini, but it also has 2 batteries as well. So that one. Also, although they're different types of battery, although this is a 37, it's a 47. It still fits in the same slot, so I should be able to just pop that in and use this charging case to charge it with, and it displays how long you have left to charge the battery. And what I do like about it, it goes into sequence, and what I mean by that is whatever battery needs the most charge, that's the one that's going to charge first. So that's a good feature on here. And like I said before, I want to emphasize that you want to make sure that you're using the right charging brick with these things, because it's going to cause a whole bunch of problems, which I already ran into with my first one, and I will say something about that in a minute. So same thing with this. It doesn't look like it comes with the, let me make sure there's nothing else in the box. So it didn't. So I'm definitely going to have to buy the DJI charger from them, because it doesn't look like it came with the flight pack either. So we want to make sure we get that as well. So that's the only thing that came in here. That's it. And this instruction book. So that's the only thing with this. All right. So we're going to move along. And these are the accessories that I got that I felt would be very necessary to have with this drone. So for I'm gonna start off with the RC controller. So the RC controller, this is a cover that I got in as well. I think it's going to work good, because once I put it over, the cover over it, it's going to block out the sun, where you'll be able to see the screen very well. So go ahead and pull that out. And I think this is going to have to be screwed on, so we're not going to get into all that as well right now. But in the back, yes, that's how it is. So you take this, and I got to find the screws, which is probably somewhere in here, but you take that and you screw it onto the back of it. And once you do, this is how it's going to look with it on there. So once you're done, you just take it and close it down, and you're good. So your screen is being protected, as well as when you have it up, you will be able to see when you outside in the sunlight. So very good feature. And as well on this on the RC, let me go ahead and turn this thing off right quick. Give me a minute. Same thing as well. When you turn it off, you got to press it once and then hold it, and then it'll be powered down. On this side, we have the Type C, so you can charge for you to charge the RC. And this is for when you want to screw in the lanyard, and I think I have that as well. So if I have it, then I'll screw it in so y'all can see how that looks. So you can just have it on your neck and hanging from your neck. And as well, if you open this up, this little slide up right here, you have where you can charge. I don't know if it's another one in here. So it's two Type C's on here. So it has to be for something else. I'm not quite sure, and I'm gonna have to figure out what it is. But once I find out, I definitely will let everyone know. And as well, you have the micro slot for your card as well on here. So you can put one in here too. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and move that to the side. And as well, I'm not gonna open this up either, but this is a temper glass that I can put over the front of the screen, so it can screen for a screen protector. So you definitely want to have one of these, because you never know. You just can never have too much protection, because once you put this on, it doesn't mean if you drop it that the screen won't crack or whatever. So have this on there as well to give you extra protection. And these are extra sticks for your RC too, for the joysticks. So I have these just in case I lose that set. I will have extra. So you want to make sure that you have extra, because you just never know, especially if you plan on doing drone flying professionally. You want to always make sure you have extra equipment just in case something else happens. All right, so now we're moving along. See what this is. We got a lot of good stuff, y'all. So we want to make sure that we show you all everything that we have. And it looks like this the same. So I don't know if this is going to be going back, or I'll probably just keep this, save this extra. I thought this was something different than what I had, but it seemed like it's the same thing. It's the gamble cover. It's the cover of the gamble, but it looks exactly the same as the one I already have. But just never, like I said, you want to make sure you have two of everything, mostly, because you just never know what's going to happen with these. You could just simply lose it and don't know where it's at. So I'm pretty okay with that purchase and me having 2 of them. So I thought I had bought the lanyard, but I guess I didn't. So that's going to have to be ordered. But I'm definitely going to get it because I want to make sure everything that I purchase is secure as possible, because you never know what's going to happen. My drone, I have a 2-year protection plan. So when I'm flying it, if anything happened to the drone, then I will be able to get a replacement. So that was one reason why I wanted to go ahead and get this drone, because my very first Mini is out of warranty and there's nothing I can do about it. I tried to extend it and get more coverage, but they just simply don't cover warranty under my drone because I guess it's so old. So they make everything seem so simple when you look at it. On maybe try it one more time under the bottom. See if we can get this working right. Make sure it's a fit, because if it's not a fit, you're probably gonna be sending this thing back and getting something else different. And one more time on the top if we can't get it. And get that one again. And so I felt like I was being very careful and making sure I watch which Mini it goes on, but apparently I'm having problems getting it on here. So it may not fit right. So not going to take too much time on this. So that definitely is not fitting. So we're going to go and move along and go open up my old drone so you can kind of see the difference. I know they have Mini 2. The Mini 2 and the Mini 2 prior to, other than having a Mini 3. And this is the very first one that I had. So, and I know they're still selling the Mini 2s as well if you wanted to buy that one. But this is my very first drone that I had. Let me pull this accessory side out. So this is what I'm talking about with this charging brick. I don't know if compatible with my new one, then I'm going to get another one from DJI, because I simply don't want to charge it on anything else. Because what happened with me is, and on top of that, with the batteries, you want to make sure that you always pull these batteries out, because you don't want to ever leave them charging. And you want to make sure that when you're using these batteries, that you use them all the way down. You want to charge it. You want to make sure that you has less power on them as possible when you're done. So try to run the batteries all the way down before you charge them up. That's just what's suggested to make sure that you're taking care of your batteries and you have long battery life. And this is what it goes in. You put it in here and you charge it. And as you can see, these batteries are already charged up because I'm going to be using the drone. So I made sure they were charging up. But what you do on the side is to have it where you just plug this in on the side and then you use the charging brick to charge them up. But what I wanted to know is, this is not the original charger. What happened with me, I think because when I was storing my drone, when I didn't have a lot of information on them, or when I wasn't using it, that I didn't know that you shouldn't keep the batteries in here. You shouldn't keep it in here. You need to take them out. And I think it messed up the charger. So when I went to charge it, it wouldn't even charge on this one. So I was out of town and I was flying my drone. And after I was flying it, then I went to go charge it up, and then I was charging it up in the car. I was using this cord here, but for what, I don't know if it was too much current going through, but it started smoking, and it was about to catch fire because it started melting on the side. So I know it was an issue, and so I had to replace it. So I was saying, you want to make sure you're very careful with this and make sure that you're pulling these batteries out every time you use it. You want to make sure these store every time you use it and you get ready to store it, just make sure you pull the batteries out. What I discovered is you still have room. So when you put this down in the case, you just take and put the batteries on top, like I have it. And then you just close the case up, and I was fine. So close the case up like that. Then it's all good. Currently, I am taking a course so I can get my FFA license so I can fly my drone professionally. And you're going to be seeing more footage from B The Realist that I will be doing a review at that time once I get certified and get my license to fly my drone. I will be able to fly it in all 50 states. So this is very important to me to get this done so I can bring you guys more good content. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you know when I'm streaming. My name is B The Realist, and I'm out. Peace.